What's going on, everybody? I'm Captain Robert, and this is Rare Drop Roleplay, Meteorian Core, episode 11.
Woo. For a second there, it almost felt to me like you were gonna forget your own name. I'm Captain Robert.
I missed my foot pedal to start the timestamp.
I was like, did he forget his own name?
No, I'm just a male that can't do two things at the same time. Can't pat my head and rub my belly. I'm over here going, where is it?
No one can do that. I refuse to believe there are people who can do that.
Grade school, I got shamed all the time. There were kids. I saw them every day.
Really now?
They bully. Oh yeah. And I'll be honest. I think it's genetically female advantage because I've seen more females knock it out of the park than males in my grade school experience.
The trick is to get the circle going first, and then throw the pat in on beat with the circle.
So there's still a rhythm.
Stop showing off. What the hell is this?
There's also the hand version, right? Where you go like this, and you gotta flip.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we used to do that with like Live Long and Prosper.
Just one finger at a time. So finger and pinky, and then you flip them. And I can't do it because it's impossible.
So when one hand has a pinky up, the other has the pointer, and then you flip them.
Yeah. I've never even done that one.
All of this just feels like the same Game of Thrones meme where they walk through the streets. Shame, shame. I bring shame to my clan.
I like everyone's very concentrated looks as they're staring at their fingers. Where are they working?
Real mission today.
I had it for a second there, and it was like, oh no, you don't have this at all. You're just you're a moron with no tactile sense whatsoever. Cool. Hi.
The great equalizer, Bife. The great equalizer.
This is how I will take over the world.
One piece at a time, Toph. One piece at a time. Ooh, has got big announcements for this week.
D20 Deathmatch. It's this Sunday, and we're going to have amazing individuals. Miss Pagetek, of course, is a returning individual who we love to death, and we're also bringing on George, who many of you who've hopped over to our channel know how amazing he is, and so it'll be exciting to have him finally on our show as well.
Glorious George, to be exact.
Glorious George.
Glorious.
There are a lot of Georges, but there is only one glorious George.
Big announcement to interrupt all announcements. My father just text messaged me from Florida that the weather is bad. Just to let you all know that the weather is bad. The weather is bad. Just making sure y'all okay up there, as if it's an all-encompassing United States storm.
Yes. If it storms in one place in Florida, it storms everywhere in Florida.
Yeah, the clear skies here in California are menacing, honestly.
Listen, if there's one thing that I learned after moving to Florida is that your parents will make up any excuse to talk to you, and it usually has to involve the weather. I don't know how many times my dad calls me and says, "Hey, I saw it was storming in Florida today. Is it all okay?" Like, yeah, it's fine. It's a storm.
I look out yonder onto the fields beyond my windows, and I see nothing but dark clouds. Although mainly that is because it is fucking nighttime.
And then my dad says, "What's with the fucking accent?"
You know, my dad worked outside for his entire life. I understand watching the local weather or Weather Channel local on the 8s. I never understood the obsession with sitting there and watching world weather for the hour. Like, just, it was like because it's essentially, unless something horrible is happening, nothing going on. It's just smooth jazz. Or in that case, it's like doom scroll, death day, like no one will recover. Like straight pro wrestling style coverage of some disaster somewhere. But I digress. Back to actual announcements.
That was a good announcement.
Thanks, Papa Robert. Anybody else doing anything this week they want to let folks know?
Or if you have any cool weather happening.
Let us know.
Here. Same old, same old.
I mean, if you all like some D&D and more of it, Mindari, who is a big D&D streamer over here, is celebrating their 3-year streamiversary, so I'll be joining them Saturday. at 12:30 Eastern. It'll be
Big
fun.
announcement.
We're just hanging out. We're just chilling. I'll be there for an hour, and we're gonna have. I'm gonna try to make a party hat with some hot glue and foam, and we'll see what comes from it.
Just
Actually,
hot glue.
I have an announcement because I keep forgetting to announce it. I have a D&D podcast called Forgotten Paths, and it's an amnesia campaign, and I believe that we've released episode 9. It releases every Monday on podcast form wherever you listen to podcasts. So slowly we are learning who we are each week alongside the listeners.
Is that why
pretty
you
wild.
forgot to tell us about it?
Maybe actually.
That explains
Finally
it.
remembered.
I
I
never
appreciate your
knew.
commitment to the story.
It's method acting, baby.
You are my cooking podcast, and I get to share DM notes with your lovely DM, Noah, who
I
we're
know.
mutual
He'll
friends
be like,
with.
I was talking to Robert today, and I'm like, about what? He's like, I can't tell you, but I was talking to him. It's like, dang it.
DM confidentiality.
Keep your counsel.
Hey, it's nice to have a DM friend where you can be like, hey, does this sound right? Or should I do this? And it's always like, oh yeah, do the horrible thing. Yeah, don't push it to the limit. You just gotta get gassed up every once in a while. They're worried about their players.
Can't tell them anything about it though. It goes against the Democratic oath.
Absolutely. Anybody
And with
else?
that, I will be leaving. Adios.
Oh my god, dude. More wine, please.
Oh, wine! We'll be playing the Arc 1 finale of Witchlight right after this tonight, so get yourselves ready for 8 hours of combat, baby! As we fight Bavlona, the bog hag, right after this. But anybody else has any other crazy announcements? Just want to let everybody know that is out on the interwebs that is trying to find Reckoning Hour. At the moment, there are a chunk of the VODs that are missing currently on Rare Drop Roleplay. I will let you know that will be rectified soon. Hopefully within a month, there'll be a consolidation of videos. So whenever everything is back in one place, there'll be a big announcement and I will let everybody know. Sorry for anyone who's been interrupted in their feed, but those stories will be coming back very, very soon. Picking up where we left off last week. Negotiating your way into Baldur's Gate for free. Using some timber merchants of whom you've swindled and convinced that Xanrin is Solus, the world famous bard. Through mimicry and some amazing persuasion and deception rolls. And a lucky or unlucky hand, whichever way you see it, has found your way here. Sailing across the Shyanthar. Making a pact to avoid all social confrontation. Instead of acknowledging and leaving the boat together to head to Solus's show and maybe dipping out in 100 or so different ways, you all have chosen to load up into Jacob's locket, his genie's lamp, produce a scene that looks like a demonic invasion had taken forth, a blood pentagram using Toph's own blood and a little bit of Thomas's from a ripped off wing. I put it back on, Nelson.
Oh, that's Thomas.
But unfortunately, an invisible Jacob throwing a nat 1, trying to make it up the steps, bumping into Steve, and having to try to fend off the crew by himself in a city that already has trouble with demons and devils. After a heroic almost escape down to his last HP, wings furled, Jacob trying to make his way off of this ship, downed by the last arrow from a bard in the distance. we pick up immediately with Jacob hitting the deck, instantly expelling every single member inside the locket. Also, in his last-ditch effort, Jacob summoning Tanaruk once again. A straight demon from hell, now unleashed on the deck of the ship. You know what that means? We're not out of combat, as each individual is now prone on the ground surrounding Jacob.
If it makes you feel any better, I loosened up the guys downstairs for you, so.
But they squat, right?
The guys downstairs should be, you just gotta clean those up.
Wait, wasn't that like the easy group? Hold on.
There was like 6 of them or whatever.
Okay. 1 second as I grab the other guys from the basement to put them in, or not the basement, but the builds of the ship, to get them in this initiative order as well. All right. How many we got down here? Did you knock out one of them?
4 or 5?
One is very close. One is very close. These are all going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It will take them a turn to get up the steps, is how I'm going to rule each and every one of them. Because they're a tad bit spread out. All right. We will copy and we will paste. Big Steve, Lumen. Now I will include everybody in the turn order. All right. Jacob, naturally, you fall at a 0.
Yeah, but it's like a cool 0.
Sure.
Oh God. Where am I?
Robert, did I roll?
Where are any of us really?
Did I roll that initiative correctly?
What a waste.
How do I even
I mean-
scroll this carousel? Oh, there it is.
You get to control how this all goes.
1 second,
pressure.
everyone.
I'm not gonna be able to hit anything now.
I believe
Wait.
in you.
I don't think I'm in the order.
Don't worry, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. You were
Okay,
sleeping over
sorry.
the side. I gotta move your guy over.
Sorry, I was so worried.
A blee, a blee, blee, a blee, 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 a blee. All right, now I have everyone there.
You instantly notice that you're bald now.
Yeah.
It was one feather. You probably don't even notice it.
That was a big initiative roll.
All right. Here comes all the fun.
Oh, I see a
Oh.
19.
Surprisingly, the crew from the merchant ship is fired up.
Hell yeah.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so just to go over this, even though we are in combat order, this allows you to still talk freely, make persuasion checks. You do not have to feel the pressure to set swing. If you make dialogue, you can then hold a action, but it is just a piece, like it is one swing or it is one spell that you release based off a condition. So you can make as many pleas or talk as much as you want, and then keep it as contingency to see to wait and see what happens, or you can feel free to act and use the rest of your turn. Also, we'll be a little bit more freer with the dialogue. You're not going to have to wait exactly to your return of your turn to like a call and response. You can still, you don't need a long diatribe, but you can answer back and forth so there's some flow. Xanrin, freshly expelled from the locket, laying on your back on top of the ship now. First things first, you need to roll a perception check just to see what the hell is even going on.
All right, let's take a look and see what we can see.
All right, perception check in. 28.
I'm actually first.
Didn't
Yes.
Sam roll a nat 20?
Yeah. But it has me at the end for some reason.
Did you roll it inside of Foundry, or did you roll it inside of D&D Beyond?
D&D Beyond, but it showed up in Foundry.
Got you.
What do you mean?
Likewise.
Sometimes it does. It does funky things. It doesn't like it sometimes. That's all.
Also, yeah, Glam is definitely before me in the turn order.
Yeah, I see it. I just didn't get over to him.
I know, when
One second.
you mess with it, it doesn't auto scroll left or right. It's a little annoying.
1 second. All right, so you are a 0.17, so you'll be a. What's your plus to initiative, Biddy?
3.
3. So you're a 23.17. Oh my God, are you guys tied? You both 0.17s?
I'm 25. I get a plus
Yeah,
5.
he's got.
Oh, you got a +5. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Those Kenku, man, they like going first.
Dim King Ku. All right. It is your turn, Nelson.
Do I
Very
need to do-
confused.
Do I need to do the perception?
Yes, please. We'll keep that
Sure.
perception roll, by the way, Xandrin.
All right,
You won't
cool,
have to roll that again. That'll be yours.
Oh, okay, and I roll mine.
9. Sleepy boy is sleepy boy, slightly confused with what the hell has broke loose. You've spilled out onto the deck. With a 9, you don't know if Jacob is dead or alive yet. You can see that there's a demon out, and there's another individual on deck that does not look like your friends.
Is that this guy I see here?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't see this.
Now, the peripheral and the giant in the back, nor the guild piper, only what's in front of you in this little patch.
I know we're treating standing up as a bonus action since we're prone, or is it a full action?
It's 15 feet of your movement.
Oh, dang. Right. Okay, cool. Even better. Okay, cool. So Nelson is going to groggily stand up, a little bit lost and confused, and trying to figure out where the hell they are and what's going on. Sees the demon, sees the scattered friends, and sees this strange individual who they're wearing that hat, I assume. What do they look like?
As they're pictured, they got the brim turned down, sides up. Nice Fu Manchu going on. Rough leathers. How much background, city or wilderness, do you have?
Wilderness. I'm pretty awesome. That is my.
Yeah, you don't know who the hell this guy is.
I'm a hermit, so.
It's like a Bill Sykes looking dude.
Watch out, it's gonna be Bife Cam for just a second as I move him.
Lord Daddy.
Do I know that he's a bad guy? Like, I just popped out of the locket.
You don't know
what's been
shit.
going on. I don't know what shit. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to. Oh, hi.
Very glamorous.
I need that on the soundboard. Very glamorous.
Very glamorous. I want that to be my new sub.
Oh god, I was casting someone at a tournament at one point, and I just said, "Here comes Benj," and that is now their sub alert. So it's happened before.
So I think Nelson's extremely confused about what's going on here. There's a giant demon obviously in front of him, but we're at the edge of the boat, right? I don't have any.
You do know that you were being Sherped out, and you can tell that like it's gone, you know, more tits up. It's not good.
Okay, and this is water if I go over there, right? Like that's in the drink. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my bearings on the map. I apologize.
Yep.
Okay. So we can't really move that way. So I'll stand up and then kind of start shifting this direction so that I'm not in a corner as I'm like eyeing down. Well, the demon's like facing us, like looming over us, like mad at us right now.
Demon's just spinning around. It's freshly released from hell and no longer has a master, and it knows.
Right. Okay. I apologize for asking all these like.
You weren't here last session. It is okay. You're trying to get your bearings here. It's a lot at once.
It is. All right. I'm going to. That thing doesn't really know what's happening. Cowboy Man, I'm not sure if he's a bad guy. Nelson's gonna send a ray of frost at the demon.
Hopping up on your feet, staring back at this demon that you have seen once again, because it is Tanruk, the same time as he tried to kill Xanrin before. You do recognize him with a 10. I will take my blood tribute, free from my shackles.
Yeah, and I figure since I'm kind of disoriented, running for a cantrip makes a lot of sense. Those spells are at the forefront of Nelson's mind, are easy to grab and react to. So we'll fire it off.
Ooh.
I hope it hits. I don't know.
If that doesn't hit, we are in trouble.
27. We're in danger. Yes, it hits.
I'm in danger.
Excellent.
Eight points of cold damage.
Yeah.
And I believe this does limit their movement.
Yes, it does.
10 feet off the movement.
That is correct, yes.
We'll double check, make sure that this bad boy can be hit by cold damage. Yes, it can.
Or if he takes double, you mean?
always checking. Yes.
Gotta try.
Spins around and looks over towards you, Nelson. You defy me. I'll send you to hell.
And with that, I think that's the end of my turn.
Phone call about the weather. Didn't text quick enough.
Are you okay?
I'm in weather.
I'm not. It's literally 70 degrees in Cape.
There's a demon in front of me.
My God, Dad, there's a demon on the loose. All right. Anything else for you, Nelson?
I think that's all I can do, right? Yeah, I think I'm good.
Biddy.
You mean perception?
Perception check. 17. You get the whole scene around you. You can see that the plan has gone poorly. You can see a very, very lifeless Jacob. With a 17, you do not know whether he is unconscious or whether he is dead currently. You can see that there are multiple individuals that are not the fellows that you drank with the night before. You can see the massive giant looming in the distance. What is your background again, Biddy? More city or wilderness?
Man. I would assume wilderness.
All right. You don't know who these people are, but they certainly look like trouble.
Okay. Would Biddy be able to alert her friends about Jacob?
Remember, you don't know the state of him. You don't know whether he is.
No. But that he's there.
Yeah.
You know, since there's a lot to take in.
Yeah, you can definitely alert everyone else.
All right. She's gonna be looking around at everything and she's like, oh, what's happening here? Jacob! And then she's gonna point to her friend. What? Who are you? She's gonna ask this guy.
I'm the man that you don't want to see, love. As he reloads his crossbow.
She's going to manifest her echo. Get up first, so 15 feet of her action.
Bonus action, echo.
She's gonna manifest it over. Ooh,
Where would you like that echo?
behind him. And I'm the one that you don't want to see twice.
Go.
And do I still get my bonus action as fighter? Or not because I spawned my echo?
Let me double check.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Sam. Holy shit.
Bonus actions. Manifest echo. You can use your bonus action to manually manifest the echo in the unoccupied space. Yep, that will consume your bonus action this time since you guys spilled out. Normally it's something that I allow you to have like, oh, okay, I let your echo come out right at the same time. But since we got spilled out of the locket and it being a very surprising thing, it will consume your bonus action.
Okay. If that's the case.
You can still attack through it, but.
Yeah. I want to do that. Through my echo.
Eyes go back through to the other echo.
And she's going to 26.
26 will hit.
For 16.
16 points of slashing damage.
And then I would actually like to action search as well.
You still have your second sword swing.
Oh, I still get that?
Pretty sure when you attack, you swing, because you're a fighter, you swing twice right now.
Yeah. But I didn't take any of that away with the... I mean, I'll take it if you'll give it to me.
You can attack twice whenever you take the attack action on your turn. Yep.
Cool. Alright, she's gonna try it again. 20?
20. That'll hit.
Okay. For 8.
Another 8 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna action surge.
Okay, so now you're action surging on this, all right?
Yeah.
So you transfer whenever you transfer your eyes over whenever you make the attack action. If you finish your 2 attacks here, your eyes are still inside your echo. It takes
Are they?
you takes your bonus action to transfer it back and forth.
Oh, you're right. Then I'm gonna save it then. So I'll pause there.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. What I will do is I'm going to mark your echo with this little eyeball right here. So we know that your eyes are currently here inside the echo.
Okay.
Echo's AC is still 18 and it disappears if it's hit because it's got one HP. Ah! Ah! As Victor spins around after he's attacked from behind. What the fuck? Zanrin, your perception check. You see everything is well. You understand that Jacob is down. You hit a high number, right?
28.
You were 28. As you sit up, you can tell Jacob is not breathing.
Can I see if it was a crossbow bolt that killed Jacob? Can I see that that's what's gone through his heart and whatnot? Or I don't know.
Oh, he's a pin. He's a human pin cushion.
It was actually the fall that did it.
The fall was the last piece. But yeah, he looks rough. There's the arrows are a little crispy from his igniting himself.
And I'm gonna presume I notice that this fellow here has a crossbow. That he's just reloaded before attacking.
With you being a city owl, I want you to roll a now with your perception. I'm gonna give this one to you because of your background. You realize you were 100% dealing with the underworld, that you've been brought over here on a merchant ship and you've essentially been caught smuggling. And you know, whether or not you were familiar with the guild inside Baldur's Gate, you know that's the issue that you've run into here.
Right.
By the sheer amount of force and the way that they're dressed, equipped.
Are we the bad guys?
Hunt.
Yes.
Yes.
Every encounter, we're the bad guys.
We're illegal.
We've been the bad guys since we climbed down from that hand.
Why don't we just surrender and go to jail?
I mean, there is absolutely a way out of this, though, I think. But nah, in character, I wouldn't know to do that, and yeah, that's not a thing. So, goddamn. Man.
That hill giant's the most Attack on Titan looking thing over the.
Yes.
It really is. Like, just because of the background color, it's like it looks as though it's all shoulders. You know? Like, it's a giant hunchback.
Giant
Oh boy.
sack of tapioca pudding.
Like the Blob. X-Men.
Totally.
I think acknowledging that there are many elements to the situation that could potentially be diplomatically worked out, but also understanding that there is a demon right in front of us, and that previously I've had very bad experiences of having nearly been murdered by this demon. I'm gonna call that priority.
You, I have unfinished business with you, Alden. You will not pest me again.
I'm getting real tired of seeing that face. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make some attacks. 15 feet of movement to get up from being prone, right?
Yes.
Correct.
And can I fly straight up in the air 15 feet without triggering an attack of opportunity, or?
15 feet will trigger. 10 feet will not.
Okay. Let's see about going 10 feet up then.
Slow blade penetrates the shield.
I don't feel like fighting today, Gertie. Unless I'm fighting this piece of shit.
By the way, make sure everybody's tracking their cards because they're going ham right now.
Oh, okay. Ooh, wait.
Thank you for the 1d10.
Roll damage on that, I presume? Yep. So that's 33 with the first one.
All right. You are short sorting the demon, correct?
Yes. I should technically have hit Psychic Blades there, but it's literally the exact same thing. The difference is that it's physical damage instead of psychic damage on this
Yep,
one.
I just wanted to make sure I was getting the right character. 10 points of piercing damage, and you do have adjacent targets, so 23 points on the sneak attack. Total of 33.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go ahead and roll a bonus attack with Psychic Blade. I presume that hits at 23. Maybe it doesn't.
23 hits.
Okay, needless to say, don't worry about the sneak attack on this one. So that's just 7 points of psychic damage.
Blood trickling down from that strike next to him. Anything else for your turn, Xanrin?
I'm gonna shout out to Brom and make as clear an indication as possible that Jacob is in trouble or is probably very much dead, but that maybe there is something that a cleric might do about it. I don't know. I'm gonna go and yeah.
Yell at Brom.
Brom, he's down. Find him. Save him. Something. Anything.
Fucker just released a goddamn demon out here. There's nothing but bad news.
All I'm gonna do is just stare very intently back at him with the very owly stare, with the very authoritative owly eyebrows, and be like, really? You're picking this time now to judge whether a friend has summoned a demon?
He doesn't control it if he's dead. He literally recreated. Roll an intimidation check.
Oh gosh, okay, hands up.
$12. Noted.
Very tempted to add a D8 to that.
Go for it.
Oh god.
Do it.
Can Biddy yell at Brom?
Do it.
Yeah,
100%.
We're adding a
Okay,
D8
she's
to
gonna, hearing this conversation, she's gonna yell back at him and just be like,
my-
Brom, if you raise him back up, maybe he can take care of the demon.
by our powers combined.
20. Noted. Maybe if he comes back, he ends up trying to finish us all off.
We won't know unless we try.
Bugger. Anything else for your turn, Xandrin?
Nope, I'm gonna call it there and end turn.
Oh, let the clusterfuck begin.
Here we go.
Run up the steps. Who's on first? What the fuck is going on up here? What the fuck is going on in this shit?
Where did you come from?
Remember, rolling perception check. Oh, they do not
Great.
see that Leo is actually bound on the deck. He is out of the initiative order, but he is in manacles from these guild members. He's just gonna argue. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm not trying to smuggle demons around here. He's gonna roll a persuasion check. Disadvantage.
No, it's not good.
Yeah, that goes about as good as what you thought. All right. Next knucklehead up. What the fuck?
Oh,
Perception check.
Like the best clown ever.
Oh my god!
What do you mean? We're not trying to smuggle demons up here.
Donk. There's like, it's like the
Oh.
Larry Moe and Curly.
Oh. They use all their movement to get up here. They're all up in Victor's grill. They still don't see Leo down.
oh, duckies.
Is this literally like this is a pantomime of like, where is he? He's behind you. Oh god.
Rom's turn. For your appeals, I will roll a wisdom saving throw with advantage. $21. As I'm on my butt, I scoot over like a dog. As I take a look at Jacob's beaten body. What have you gotten us into now? You just had to make this scene look more realistic, didn't you? Well, there's only one shot at this. If you're in there, try to get that demon not to fuck with this, alright? And I'll begin to cast Revivify. Now, Jacob, you have gone and actually been dead how many times before?
How many times in this campaign or total?
What question
Jacob.
is that?
That's his flex for the day.
No, I meant with this character in the campaign since we started, or in my backstory as well.
Let's go from the moment that you gained a patron.
This would be the third. Did I die in the man with the diamond eyes?
I think you went unconscious, but I don't think you died.
Not dead.
I think
So
you've
this would
only died once inside this campaign.
once and then now, because with the mushrooms.
Yes.
So this would be number 3 then.
All right. This is a 16, 18, 20 skill challenge to revive Jacob. He doesn't look good. He doesn't look good at all. All right. Let's see what you got, Walter, one more time. As I reach to bring back your mind. DC 18.
No.
Was it 16, 18, 20?
Yeah, I thought it was 16.
Yeah, I thought it was 16, 18, 20.
It's right on the money. 16, 18, 20 is it. Okay. Okay. Focus, Brahm. Focus. Focus. Trying to bring your body back to this material plane. DC 18. I will use my 1d8 inspiration. (22). Seeing the vitality in his body come back as flames begin to cauterize over the top of him. Come on. One last time. Get this bugger back.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
I will use my last piece, which is a lucky on a reroll. Cannot use an inspiration. Have already used it with a D8. This is it. Cannot be brought back by resurrection spells. Ugh. Focus. Focus. Final roll. DC 20. As the body looks like it's about to begin to come back to life. No. No, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Oh. Keep concentration, Brom. Keep the concentration. You got this. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And at that moment, Tanaruk, in his great sword, cuts a swath in the connection between my hands and the ones focused and magic on Jacob as it cuts like a knife through butter, a string through the ley line of magic.
I'm not going back home. And he stays dead.
As you see a long, ethereal chain extend from his hand in a collar as he pulls, and you can see Jacob's soul tug from his body.
He's mine now. My little pet.
As Brahm looks back stunned, he's just gonna backpedal and stand to his feet, not knowing what to do. I tried. I tried. End of Brahm's turn. Guild member to the north. Wisdom saving throw. Didn't mean to do that with 2. I will flip a coin. Heads is 13, tails is 18. 13. It's going to go for Tanaruk as well, seeing that that was the last demon that rose up, even though bodies have just spilled out in a mess everywhere. That's where they're going to shoot. All right. Crossbow shot at Tanaruk. This will be at advantage. 23 will hit. Does not need to make the Constitution saving throw because Tanaruk is immune to poison. Sneak attack damage. A total of 28 points of damage. Guild members gonna hold their position. Toph. It is your turn.
Seeing this connection severed, almost instinctively, he reaches for his mother's skull and slides it over his face yet again. I've had to do this before and I'll do it again. And he'll raise his great sword up as that just crimson coat of color flushes through his fur, raising up as a beacon through his great sword. Kill the demon! He'll yell as a rallying cry to everyone, seeing, of course, not only his companions focus on the demon, but also these archers of sorts as well, hoping that that will keep the focus there. As an initial bonus action, I am going to use my Channel Divinity of Vow of Enmity to gain advantage on this creature for 1 minute. Or
Let's
hopefully
go.
before it dies. You don't scare me this time around. Does an 18 hit?
18 just hits.
Sweet. All right, let's roll damages. 12 points of damage on that for that first hit. And let's throw on our thing that paladins do. You know what it is.
Smites coming in.
An additional 6.
Additional 6 points of radiant. As it seems to be very effective.
Gosh, yes.
It does a total of 12 instead.
Oh, okay.
Oh, net 20! Let's go!
Oh, yeah.
Please tell me I have a brutal critical. I have a brutal critical!
Yeah.
Thank you, chat. Going in with that first hit, it strikes, and as his greatsword soaks in that blood of the demon, that counterbalance of that radiance versus demonic blood charges his sword, almost as he brings it down again, drags the weight of it even heavier, cutting through him.
All right.
And throw on that smite as well, separate.
And remember, that is an additional 24 points plus the 7.
Okay.
So 31 points on the smite damage.
Ooh. Sweet chicken nuggets.
It's not doubled as well. It's not 14 extra. Oh.
Yes, yes. And then it's on top of that.
Yeah.
7.
Off. DTD.
What? Already? Yes.
Stop! Oh yeah.
As he slices through, and that blood is a fountain going everywhere. It almost glows in this moonlight, shining as it spills across his fuzzy fur. Heaving with his sword now on the ground, and this demon down, he huffs and looks at those who opposes his party, eyeing them.
Second swing, spinning around, breaking that ethereal chain, holding Jacob's soul.
Oh.
As it flies, you see it back into his body. While this happens, Constitution saving throw.
13.
You of all people, Jacob, should know you are mine. And you have unfinished business. You will fulfill our agreements, whether you leave this material plane looking alive or dead. Rise. And don't make a fool out of me again. There are to be no others inside my lamp. Do you hear me, Jacob? No more excuses. Death will not relieve you from all agreements. Not today. Not ever. Rise, my pathetic champion. Live another day. As Jacob, your eyes flare up. 1 HP revived by your patron.
Go fuck yourself. What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Jacob?
He's gonna turn to. Jacob will turn to Biddy. Your turn.
I didn't mean quite literally you had to catch up. Can she like lean down and help him up? Or not yet?
You can use your reaction to help him up.
Okay, yeah. She'll reach down and help you up.
Watch the arrow holes.
Yeah, you don't look good.
Jacob, describe one more part of your body that is absolutely Dark Man style brutalized now, that is permanent.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
And you can dwell on it for a little bit.
That's a tough that one. I think I would say that his eye that was orange, was kind of already messed up, is now just a pitch black eye. Just complete void of an eye. Kind of hard to make yourself more fucked up when your face is already half missing. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Hey, Dark Man, they made it to 4. Okay, he wasn't looking so good by the end.
You start running out of limbs at that point. It's like,
He's lost his
But
head in the
he's
other
still ugly.
campaign. He's got a metal arm. This is the Mudcat way.
Just go through the James Bond bad guy lists of things that you could have.
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Maybe because she said that you were the only one of the lamp, maybe you take on some metallic features from it to bond you closer to it.
Maybe it's just melted into my chest now.
Ew. Yeah.
Yeah, Iron Man style.
Yeah. I think that's the one.
Yeah.
It's literally fused,
Fireman can
fused in
hide.
my body.
Yeah.
fuck. Oh my God.
All right, Jacob, you're on your feet.
Dope.
Go ahead and re-roll that initiative. Fitting. Your turn, my dude.
You're right.
Oh shit.
Dang.
Greetings, Bella.
You need a cup of coffee to get going?
Hold on. Hold on. Dolph, you may not have finished your turn yet.
I'm good. I'm not gonna move anywhere. I'm gonna stand with like the heaving shoulders with that intimidating look, like eyeing everyone else down, and call it a turn.
Toph's crits, yo. Toph's crits.
Looking through the skull of his mother.
I summon a Tandaruk. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna murder you.
I don't know. It'd be pretty hilarious that you put him
Count as a long
immediately back on the leash.
It
No,
would be
I'm-
very in character.
I'm not gonna do that.
Oh man.
I'm gonna.
Where do you think you're
Oh,
going?
fuck my life.
Are these dudes on the deck here?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm just gonna look around. You know, a little upset about these new people kind of getting involved in this shit. So I'm just gonna kind of turn over to this largest group and I'm gonna cast it back here, but I'm gonna fireball them. All 4 of these.
Oh my God. We're
Does that hit Leo?
100%.
Which one's Leo?
The one who's not in the initiative roll.
Oh
who's
well,
tied up and
at this point,
screwed.
that whole crew attacked me, so I'm not really too concerned about it personally.
Oh,
Dex save at 22.
I
Oh, Leo is not making that.
are you prepared for the repercussions?
I literally got killed by this guy and his crew, and then I just came back from the dead. I don't know what's going on.
I'm just letting you know that it is a major party decision, case by case at that point.
I mean, which one's Leo?
Leo's on the ground here. Like, he's not marked. He's right here
Okay.
where that pointer is at. The full death and destruction of the ship and them will definitely cause a divide within the party's own morality. So I'm just making sure that you are prepared that may cause a fissure and a full split of the party.
Mm. I mean, I would like to say no, but I just like.
I guess this is the challenge of
What else
your
do I do?
character's motivation is versus how you want to play the player for strategy.
We're family. Don't forget.
I really just want to kill this fucker that tried to, and his goonies that tried to. Well, that did kill me.
Maybe don't AoE the entire boat then.
I'm sorry, I thought the fall killed you, sir.
The fall did kill me, but they helped.
Yeah, just letting you know in the grand scheme of things, inside the city, the fireball, nuking the merchant ship, the guild that's already alerted here that's looking for smuggling back and forth, it is a dire consequence on multiple levels. Just
Because I'm attacking guild members or because I'm blowing up a ship?
attacking guild members, blowing up the ship, and also crossing in between inter-party morality and what their motivations are. So I'm showing it is a complete and utter chaos move that can shatter everything. I'm laying it all out there, the potential of what that fireball can do.
Let me ask you this. These guys attacked me. The Tanneruk's gone. Are they still looking to attack us?
That's the unfortunate part. You just don't know because it's all happened so quick.
Can we pull an Assassin's Creed and just hide in a bale of hay for like a few minutes?
Unfortunately, you hid inside of a locket that exploded.
You played Metal Gear Solid behind barrels.
Yes, yeah.
I'm not telling you not to fireball. It's my job to let you know the consequences and the
Hey, Matt,
gravity.
I'm telling you not to fireball.
No, if he does,
Please.
don't.
He's standing in front. Don't
I'm just
do
like,
this.
I just woke up from being killed by these people, and am I supposed to now discern that they're not going to attack me? Like, that's a fucking weird situation to be in.
Talk to him.
You could RP it.
Why the fuck
Yeah.
would I go?
Just talk. You got half a mouth.
I think instead I'll summon a shadow spawn. Yeah, I think instead I will summon a shadow spawn, and because I'm only 1 HP, I think I will summon the shadow spawn to kind of as just black smoke kind of fills around me and just hovers over my body. A shadow spawn in the form of like a smoke monster will just kind of float above me.
Oh, question. Did you take meta magic as a feat?
I did not.
Okay.
You fool.
Do not have meta magic.
You're a man that could use some meta magic.
Yep, I probably could. I took tough. You know, didn't for all the good that did.
Oh, it almost got you out.
Okay,
For
so
everyone
I'm
that doesn't
throwing-
know, meta magic, you can careful a spell and direct the fireball to attack people and things that you want, that you don't set the entire world on fire.
You get a little more nuance.
Yeah, I don't have careful spell. I will summon that shadow spawn, and it will be a. It will. Okay, so any other creature other than me that starts its turn within 5 feet of the spirit has speed reduced by 20 feet until the start of that creature's turn. But I'm gonna hold it for a minute. I'm not gonna do anything with it. I'm just going to use it as kind of a protective barrier. So I guess holding its action to protect me.
Right.
Are like all of your spells just like giant volcanic explosions?
Some of them.
doom?
Some of them.
It's very on brand.
Actually,
He's a man who's got to survive alone.
You know what I will do? I won't have it attack, but instead I'll use its feet to use its dreadful scream, which it can use once a day. So creatures within 30 feet of it must save a wisdom save or be frightened of the spirit
Oh,
for a minute.
Does this impact friendlies?
Oh God, I really need to set how I'm gonna rule frighten.
Yeah, are we creatures?
Some of us have very
Some of us-
notable ears. Yeah.
there's definitely are.
Well, no, when he does this, it only targets the
baddies.
it only targets the baddies. But the problem is I haven't rewritten how I want to handle frighten all the way.
It says that they can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of their turn, and it ends the effect if it's a success. So there's that.
Okay, so I'm gonna make the ruling on the field the same way that it happened to you guys, to where I don't completely take away a full turn. It's going to make them choose between their action or their bonus action. Because that's what I'm doing is I'm redefining anything in 5e that fully takes away your turn, making something where you can make a roll and you still get something for your turn and not completely removing it. So this is it's more like a slow effect essentially that you get off of it.
The way we play it in a LARP I'm in is we play it as it forces your movement away. You can still do all your actions, but you can't move towards the source of the.
Yes, and you have that. My deal is I like the player to choose whether they're frightened for something rather than just a random, like, I want them to have the agency of like, am I really scared of this or not? That's my big deal. So I'm not gonna do the movement just yet. I'm just gonna remove one of those pieces away from them, and they cannot attack you or the spirit that's guarding you.
They've got to make a save to see if that.
Yes, and a save over the top of it. So I'm going to do it to where they can't make attacks against you, like a sanctuary spell, and they lose their action or their bonus action.
Okay.
All right.
So since I have 1 HP, I'll use this as kind of a protective barrier.
Yeah, as the spirit comes out and just lets loose this screech through the air, really really drilling that demonic presence home. Can you go ahead and let's see here, what is the DC?
Should be 22.
Okay, 22. I'm gonna try and get myself an easy button here because otherwise I have to go in each of these individual character sheets.
Let me add this on my extras.
It probably won't do it from there, but I'm gonna make
Won't.
I'm gonna make one. And you said DC what?
It should be 22.
22? No,
That's
no,
what
no,
all
no,
my
no.
other saves are.
If it's okay, I will be right back. I just gotta go slowly.
My God, your save DC is a 22.
It could potentially be a 17. My Word of Radiance is a 17, but that one's. I don't think that adds my.
Oh my God! How did we get
to it?
What magic item has gotten you up to 22?
I don't know. You gave me a couple of things in the the diamond eyes, the rods. I think you gave me 2 different rods.
Holy
2 rods.
shit!
You did. You gave me 2 rods.
Well, yeah, it wasn't a long-term campaign,
You want
We
to
didn't
take
have
one
to
away?
think of
We
the
can.
consequences when it was only going to be 3 episodes. Who cares?
No,
We can take one off if you want. I
well,
don't care.
hey, we'll play it out. I'll look at that shit later. All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna create that DC save here of 22.
This is more of a boss fight on this.
Good fucking God! And what kind is it? Wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah.
All right. And what's it called? Sonic what?
Dreadful Scream.
Dreadful Scream. All right. Dreadful Scream goes out. Oh boy. Here we go. Starting with guild member up at the top.
Is me? Oh, no.
Just the guild leader.
Yeah. You said the top, and I went, who?
I mean, you can roll wisdom to see if you want to be susceptible to it.
Thank you for the offer.
Nat 20 on Victor.
Ooh. Fancy hat, man.
It's because he's wearing a top hat,
Yeah. That protects your ears. Everyone knows that.
like a tinfoil hat.
Looks like a Robin Hood hat.
Maybe he is Robin Hood.
Oh, shit. Kind of like an Arrow WB version of Robin.
It's very particular.
I don't know. Look at him. He's like got like a weird gruff look
It's like a
about him.
grimdark Robin Hood, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Everyone
Smoldering
except
WB.
for Victor is now frightened from that scream.
Yeah,
Look
so
at his
that
faces.
shadow spawn is it's just a column of smoke that just flows from me, and
The icon is fantastic.
He's wearing a scream mask.
nice. It's that shadow spawn just summons above me, and its eyes and mouth are just all like red with flames as it's just billowing smoke everywhere, like diesel burning.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that face in Elden Ring.
Yeah, probably. It's pretty much an Elden Ring boss.
Pretty much.
That's my whole aesthetic in this campaign. Just a Pinterest board of Elden Ring.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared for this guy's turn.
Anything else for your turn, Nelson? Or, I'm sorry, Jacob.
Do I have? I don't have any health potions or anything. I don't think so. That's it.
Guild member, after that deafening scream, cannot target you. They pull their crossbow up. Boss, what the fuck is that? You think if I had a fucking clue, it'd still be alive? Shoot it! I don't want to. Well, I don't want to shoot it. Fucking shoot it! This guild member is going to spin over and attack the echo that's attacked Victor. Short sword, advantage.
You only needed one.
Eyes transfer back over into your body, Biddy. What the fuck? They're gonna take their bonus. Oh, no, they don't. That's it. Into their turn.
Since we could RP, you said out of turn. Can we just say like, it's haunted, get out of here?
You can use your reaction to roll an intimidation check.
I would love to do that.
Oh my god, here we go. It's time.
We've been building the story up to some of the others. Maybe the other two, but like, no, yeah, we saw the scene downstairs.
Go ahead and roll with advantage
Okay.
because of the scream.
I mean, spooky, scary shit has been going down. Yeah.
After all, Moon's
Demon
haunted.
popped up. We got a ghost going on.
Oh!
Roll very high at all. Do I have? I wanted this to work. I don't have a lucky. No, a D6 isn't gonna be enough to change the tides on this. All right, that's what it is.
Can I give you a lucky?
Do you want to just tag along in this persuasion? I'll let you roll it.
Sure.
Go for it. I believe in you.
Biddy does not have a reaction. Use it to pick up.
Yeah.
But Biddy can send you a lucky card.
Okay.
Lucky's the only thing that doesn't consume anything. It's a free action to use it or to send it to someone who's in your party. It's the ultimate card.
Yeah. I will give one to Toph.
Thank you. Let's hope it works. Oh, balls.
Oh
Okay.
no. It
Well-
was always supposed to be this way.
I'm sorry.
Victor looks down at the
did well.
screaming rabbit on the other side. Fuck.
That's also a good reaction.
Aren't you like covered in crimson?
Oh,
It's like,
yeah.
You're
Just demon
horrifying.
blood.
Like bunny teeth.
The most metal rabbit you've ever seen.
Victor's turn.
Well,
Victor's gonna take his shot. 100%.
Don't sound so pleased about it. This DM took away Thomas's wing and is now cackling as Victor is about to attack us. Menace to
Victor's
society.
gonna hurt.
Oh, duck, duck. Caustic duck.
Duck.
Him!
I don't know where you came from, demon. But I'm gonna send you back to wherever that was.
As Victor begins to cast a spell.
Who was he talking to?
He's talking to Jacob.
Afraid?
Okay.
Quick question, Robert. Considering that these are Thieves Guild types, I'm gonna presume they understand the Thieves' Cant.
Thieves can't be any kind of symbolism, rote, or hidden writing. It can be interpreted into a lot of ways.
You said hidden writing. I presume it's no different from. It's not like a series of words or something you can say vocally, is it?
No, I'm definitely open to code words, sayings. The ice is, the sun is shining, but the ice is still slippery.
Mm-hmm. In that case, I'd love to go ahead and can I use a reaction to try and basically convince Victor here that we are in fact not a threat by using the Thieves' Cant and basically saying, hey, you know, fellow guild members, this is not the demon we just killed was the real threat here. Everyone is just disoriented.
Okay.
Words to that effect, basically.
You give me your RP, and I'll let you know how much you can add to this roll. Now, just want to let you know that technically, if you were not a guild member, If you reference that you are in the guild, you're in a form of deception. If you want to convey that you are at least of the underworld, but not trying to convince that you are part of the guild, that is a straight up persuasion to someone else who works in black markets. Just know that those are two different appeals and will be two different roles.
Let me double check and check whether I am actually.
It's your character.
Yeah, this is
You-
because I know I have the.
It's all about
connections.
what you've built. It's your story.
Oh gosh. Yeah, so association with people who would know individuals in the guild and definitely has like brushed shoulders with them in the past, but not a guild member, I don't think.
Okay.
So this is probably a persuasion as opposed
Make
to
it
a
a-
deception.
Make an appeal in Thieves' Cant that you are also of their persuasion.
Hey, hold there. Fellow man on the street. Remember, when we walk together, everyone else looks the other way. Most importantly of all, in moments like this when there's been a grand misunderstanding. That thing that we just killed? That's been the thing that's been the real problem. This? He's confused. He just died. He's just been brought back. He's defending himself. And I'm pretty sure that he didn't have anything to do with this in the first place. So we'll just put down our weapons here and we can talk this out like gentlemen. And maybe come to an agreement and find some common ground and understanding that benefits both parties.
All right. I'm going to give you advantage on your persuasion with a 1d6 guidance die for your RP.
Okay. Right. How do I add the 1d6 to that? Oh,
Just roll it separate.
okay, right.
Oh, nat 20! Let's go!
What?
Of all times, this is the best.
Oh. Oh.
All right.
Diplomacy.
The only thing that can make this spiral out. Victor's going to make a wisdom saving throw. If it is a nat 1, there will be a roll off, a flat d20. Anything above that, your appeal is going to be a success. As he holds his hand up, ready to snap and cast Word of Radiance toward Jacob's body, which a failure will incinerate his body in radiant light.
What about my Shadow Spawn's held action?
Hasn't triggered yet
Okay.
because of Vice.
Okay.
Here's the roll. $12. As he'll hold his snap and look across over at you, Xanrin. Who the fuck are you? And combat will pause. You are currently out of combat at the moment. Refresh your beverages. You will come back in RP. Like I said before, combat order is going to stay paused, but you guys are going to go in to straight RP. Explain yourself, Alkin. What the fuck is going on in this timber vessel?
no point in telling any lies, especially considering the nonsense has been going forth. I'm gonna go ahead and put a good foot forward and tell you everything. I'm gonna go ahead and take out one. They've only seen me use a psychic knife and a short sword, so I'm gonna take one of each and then drop them both. As an indication of my intent to not be hostile. Little do they know that me dropping the psychic knife is very much a meaningless gesture in that particular sense, but I'm gonna follow up and say, lied our way onto this boat, smuggled across, so we could get to some other part of Baldur's Gate, making our way through here. Yes, we smuggled. They did not know. I am counting, by the way, on the fact that everyone on the boat during the combat has stated we didn't smuggle any demons. I'm going to rely on that fact. I'm going to go ahead and point to them and say, it's like they said. They didn't know they were smuggling a demon. That's the bit we didn't know about either. But clearly gone. It's bothered us a few times before, but here we are. I have a share of gold waiting for me, 500 gold. It'll all be yours. But considering the recent events in Baldur's Gate, I feel like you might want to go ahead and give us a little leniency as is. You know that trouble, the run-in with the man with the diamond eyes? We put him to rest. Now, you can figure out everything that we've said. You can go ahead and you can trust us or not. But putting best faith forward, one man of, shall we say, inventive work to the other, I'm going to put my sword on the line so that you don't have to put yours to my throat.
Victor's going to pull. He's going to pull his rapier out and he's going to step forward. Still his out pointed towards you, Xanrin. So let me get this straight. You smuggled yourself on a timber boat to get into Baldur's Gate. But you're saying that you killed the man with the diamond eyes. All the way across. Back in the chapel. Inside of Baldur's Gate. Is that what you're saying?
I'm gonna look him dead in the face. Here's a good question. Do I still have the any marking left over of the Iron Stone that was in my forehead? Or is that just gone now vaguely?
What did the Iron Stone buff for you?
It was +2 wisdom, but it was
make a wisdom ability check. Remember, you are still exhausted, so it will be at disadvantage.
I'm not exhausted.
You're not exhausted?
He slept.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I slept.
My bad. I'll take your exhaustion off. I just going by what I had on the figure. Exhaustion gone.
I thought I'd already taken it off, but damn, that's good to know.
Yeah, in Foundry, when you do the long rest, unless you click an extra button, it doesn't get rid of exhaustion.
Yeah, no, I thought I'd removed it as is, on top of that.
That's all right.
Either way.
Straight up wisdom ability check.
Okay, I gotcha. Sick.
$18. Is that your final answer?
I mean, I was gonna point to the Iron Stone and say, yes, he left me with a little something it's hard to forget.
You're rolling to try to manifest it.
Yes.
And you don't know what the DC is yet.
Yes.
You want to stick? You want to stick with 18?
18's relatively strong. I feel somewhat comfortable with that.
The DC is 18.
Holy fuck.
Oh.
Well
my
done on your
God.
poker match.
Holy fuck.
As you manifest the shimmer of the Ioun stone above your forehead. Wasn't this evening getting stranger and stranger? As he's going to pull that rapier down from pointing at your chest down to his side. We got a little bit explained. How about we pick up the rest with this old demonic performance here? The fuck is going on with this?
Is he looking at me?
He's still looking, he's interacting with Xanrin. He's pointing up to you, but he's still looking at Xanrin as his point of contact, since he's the one who spoke Thieves' Cant with him.
I am going to send a psychic message to Jacob and say it is absolutely critical that you play along with this. In fact, I'm going to send this to the whole group, seeing as this is very much going our way right now. I'm going to say, play along. We are telling the truth and telling a tiny lie here or there so that we do not end up at the point of his rapier again.
Out loud, Toph will say, "We're telling the truth."
Still doesn't know how it works.
Fuck, I need to stop saying
Don't send Toph messages. Sorry.
Oh, fuck. No, that's brilliant. Oh, God.
Victor looks down at the rabbit covered in blood in the skull. Just what the fuck is that?
I don't know your kind name, sir, but this is Toph. One
Yeah.
of my compatriots.
I wouldn't.
Nelson's mouth just opens up and immediately perfectly mimics Xanrin's voice saying his psychic message out loud to support Toph.
Wait.
As Victor spins around to the mimicry back behind. What the fuck? All right.
What the?
Here's the deal. I don't know who the fuck you are. And I'm certainly not gonna fuck with that bunny.
Yeah.
This whole thing is a pile of shit that I need cleaned up now. I am not missing that fucking concert. Alright? I walk these docks day and fucking night, and I'm not gonna be held up with this shit. I'm gonna go see fucking Solus. Now here's the deal. The two crew members.
No.
Whoa, that. I think this is just a big understanding, you see.
Can I cast
Sir. Yes?
minor illusion to make a sound? Because it says at will. I don't have to roll it or anything.
Because it's awkward as hell.
A minor illusion? Yes, you can. I will allow a. And what does your minor illusion?
Should have let me fireball him.
To be honest with you, yeah. Everyone saw it.
Questions.
They were like, hey, fireball. Well, hold my beer. Wait till we get a hold of this, Jacob.
All right, yeah. Biddy's gonna cast minor illusion. She doesn't have to say or do anything, but if you're looking at her, you'd see that she looks in the direction of this guy. So right here, she would make a really loud scream come from there. Hopefully at the same time as them speaking about Solus.
Ah!
So that
Oh
it was
shit! Can you quit making that thing scream? Ah!
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're keeping over there. Evidently you bring demons.
We don't bring demons here. We just tried to get you and Solus to the concert. The scream will not be
Are you
enough.
okay? She's gonna grasp. I'm like, are you alright? I think you might have hit your head. What are you talking about, Solus?
I think you've gone fucking crazy. I don't know what kind of witchcraft you brung onto this boat. Trying
I'll
to
have you know,
steal.
I'm a fighter. I don't do magics.
Whatever it was here, sir, they tried to kidnap Solus. That demon right up there.
Solus isn't here.
That's Solus. They said he was.
Where?
Leo rolls
gonna look
over
back
in the
and say,
manacles. Solus. Just tell him the
I think
truth.
something was cast on them. She's gonna be looking back at her friends. I don't know what happened, but I think that something happened to them.
I'm gonna.
They think they're seeing
psychically-
Solus. They're seeing people.
I'm gonna psychically message Biddy, being like, "Is this is what we're doing?" Okay.
She's gonna message back and be like, "You're not doing any better right now."
Wisdom saving throw for Victor.
Oh, okay.
Actually, this is not going to be a saving throw. This is going to be an ability check. This is an ability check for him.
Ooh.
12. I'm going to flip a coin. He's going to walk up to Xanrin. He's going to get right down to your ear. And he's going to begin speaking Thieves' Cant. In language the rest of you don't quite understand. Let's get this straight. I don't know what kind of bullshit you've pulled, where you convinced the rest of this boat that you're fucking Solus. But I don't give a shit. Whatever you gotta do is your own business. The problem is, you done fucked with all business. And now you're fucking with my business, getting us Solus's show. So you promised me 500 gold pieces. I want 500 gold pieces of fucking head for this joyride. And if I don't get my money, and I don't get my money tonight, when that show's over, each one of your fucking heads are mine. You get that? What's your name?
Xanrin. Time
Xanrin.
and place. Name it.
Victor. You'll meet us in Brampton when the show is over. Roughly 3 hours from now. And I want 500 a head. And whatever fucking magic you cast on this timber vessel, I want it fucking off, and I don't want to hear a peep about it. Also, we're taking 30% of the load off of this fucking boat. If they got a problem with it, you get to collect. Bring me 500 a head and 30 off of this vessel. Are we fucking clear, Xanrin?
How about a slight alternative? My skills are sometimes best used monetarily and sometimes best used in other ways. You know us, we work quietly. Call it 1,000 straight, and 2 favors in the future from one who, for the most
I don't
part,
have fucking time for favors, Zanrin, and I'll be honest, the less I hear your name, the better. Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Oh boy, okay, let's give this a shot.
Oh,
Fuck. Yeah, no, oh fuck. Oh god. It was going so well.
I totally jinxed it earlier when I talked about how good we are at persuading.
Oh fuck.
Thanks, Glam.
Yeah.
What's gonna take care of all this bullshit is your coin in 3 fucking hours. That's it. He begins to cast a spell. As he marks in a how do I phrase this the last time I said this? A non-combative hunter's mark on the party. I know where you are, and I'll know where to find you. So you run on me. I got no problem turning you into game. Nobody fucks with the guild, especially not now.
Consider it a deal. But do remember again, those who ran the guild suffered at the hands of the man with the diamond eyes, and you don't want to know who was a rung above him. We took them out too. You don't need to threaten us. We can be far more helpful than of hindrance given the opportunity. I'll simply leave you with that in mind. You'll have your gold, and that is all.
Trust me. You don't want to know who runs the show now. As he takes a step back. Well, all this has been going on inside Thieves' Cant of them having their private conversation. Anyone else?
Okay. I was about to ask if we could hear all this or not.
This was all in Thieves' Cant. If you know Thieves' Cant, then you know the gibberish that they've been spouting back and forth. And it's a prolonged conversation. Steve and the other crew member has made it up to the top. All right.
I
Victor,
was trying to see if I had any first aid equipment so that I could be assisting Jacob while all of this thieves canting is going on, but I do not.
I will use lay on hands on him, on Jacob. But I'd like to perhaps turn an ear to this gibberish I hear. It's not one I probably would have heard, but maybe with Toph's mom, would I be able to pick up like a word or two, a common word or two?
snarf, snarf, gonna go, you know, snarf, snarf, gonna steer, snarf.
It's just comforting. Okay. I've heard it, don't know what it means. Mom used to sound exactly the same.
Snarf,
you
snarf,
probably just hear
snarf.
Solus and Xanrin, the names.
Yeah.
Recognize those.
Solus, Zanrin, and snarf, snarf.
My Thundercats radar is going off. Snarf.
Snarf.
It's like that. Solus, Zanrin, 3,000 gold. That's all you understand.
Sight
It's a
beyond
lot.
sight.
Victor sheathes his sword.
3 hours.
Come on, boys. We got a concert to go to. Steve looks past. So do we.
Biddy's gonna mouth. Sorry.
What happened up here? As they begin to make their way out, you can hear the hill giant in the back.
I'll never get to play.
As they begin to leave. A little help down here.
Oh, yeah.
As Victor goes back and unlocks the manacles on Leo.
Talk to him.
As he stands him up and throws him over your way. What's going on, Solus?
So, Leo, I'm gonna need to come clean here. Very much one of those moments at which you have been owl-fished. I really call it that.
Oh, you gave it a name.
Oh my god.
Yep.
It's been owlfished. What do you mean?
My name's not Solus. It's Zanran. And I need you to understand there was no hard feelings in any of this. We simply needed a ride across the river. And I want you to remember that whilst this hurts, did help kill the demon that was going to have killed all of you. So I want you to remember that when you consider everything that's been going on. Because, yes, we lied, but there are more important things like making sure no one gets out of this, or that everyone gets out of this alive. There are higher priorities here. And I am so sorry that things had to end this way. I truly, truly am so sorry.
Persuasion disadvantage.
Oh shit. Oh my god, does he still believe I'm Solus?
Oh.
This is all one really ridiculous ruse to get across to Baldur's Gate. Oh, you're still really Solus. As he gives you a wink.
Oh wow, okay.
And I don't know what to believe.
Leo, I would rather you know the truth and keep living knowing the truth than having died believing a lie. Let's put it that way. Again, sorry it had to come to this. No hard feelings. But also, we wish you no real harm.
Wisdom saving throw for Big Steve. Ten. Steve is fuming. And you can see he is absolutely furious. All this bullshit. Just to get across the water. Almost get us wrung out. Get our ass kicked by that fucking demon you run around with. All this because you just wanted a fucking ride? Is that it?
If you must know, we did technically fall from the heavens and crash back into the earth.
I don't give a
killing
fuck what you did.
You know, fair point taken. So if it's no different to you guys, we'll be on our way now.
Fucking see. You got weapons. You're strong. You bullied your way through. It took all of us. We could barely handle your one demon. So whatever infernal work you're gonna cast about, do it off this fucking shit. Get the fuck out of here. Whatever you all.
Absolutely. Right away, as fast as we can possibly manage. And I'm gonna back into the rest of the party. By the way, they'll be back. Seeing as they also helped kill the giant demon thing, treat them nicely. They're going to expect some payment for that. And I'm going to very swiftly start making for the gangplank.
Remember, you are on hold for that. You have to deliver the 30%.
Wait, what? We have to?
Yes.
Oh shit, wait.
Yes. He put you as the honus to collect the 30%.
From the revenue of the timber ship.
Yes.
So it's whatever we're paying plus the revenue. How the fuck are we supposed to know that?
You caused the shit, you collect the shit. Expensive ride. Rest of the party still doesn't know the bargain that you have struck yet. We're all like, sure, let's get the fuck. Greatest news I've heard the entire time. Sorry, we're a bunch of drunk assholes.
Wait, so how the fuck am I supposed to figure that out? Shit.
Priceline negotiator.
I know,
Nelson's in
Jane.
that corner is taking Thomas out of his bag and is just kind of holding him up in the sky, just turning, spinning in a little circle.
This actually sounds very meditating.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lighthouse?
Yeah.
Kind of, yes. We never canceled the light spell, so I think Thomas is still shining.
He never. He's like a beacon of hope.
Mm-hmm.
Beacon of rotten, foul.
Oh fuck. Can I use like an insight check to see how much the total value of whatever's on the. Okay, so hang on. Okay, 30% of what's the 30% of what I'm paying?
30% of the hull of this timber vessel.
Okay, can I use insight to see how much that is, or something along those lines?
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Wow. Plus 10.
Yeah, roguish nonsense, baby.
Owl eyes.
You know it's going to be a pretty penny to cover 30% of the vessel. Roughly here, the size of this, on this galleon, there's probably about 10,000 worth of raw materials ready to be brought out. You're looking at a $3,000 tax on top of all your monies from the previous mission. A nice chunk.
So we're broke again.
You have some explaining to do as everyone, I'm assuming, is now exiting off the vessel. I know
Oh,
Brahm is
fuck.
getting the fuck off of this thing.
Oh Christ. Oh my god. Okay, so
Nelson's gonna head off as well. It tucks Thomas back in the satchel, and also cruises off the boat.
So I know nobody is going to be impressed by this, but we did not get off scot-free there. Full disclosure, they want 500 a head, and for us to cover the 30% of the value of the vessel, or rather the goods on the vessel.
What?
Do you
Good
know
one.
how much 30% is?
I'd
What are they?
estimate with the size of that, if we give them everything we earned as a group from the job, then we're no longer in the red. Unfortunately, that does mean we are now broke as a joke. And Brom, that very much means we need to grab however it was that you were paying us, and yeah. I have no words to say. It was the only way they were gonna let Jacob live. It was the only way.
You've probably got no words to say because you've already said them all.
You should have just let him kill me for that much money.
I agree.
I'm gonna
Oh.
just look at him quizzically, being like, "Really? You are nearly dead, bro." Just not even saying that, just with that look on his face, being like, why did we revive you? What? Oh god.
So, do we owe them money, or we're flat at this point?
He promises. He promised him all the money we just made.
Oh.
I mean,
Your money, my money, Toph's money.
Well, 30% of what's on the boat?
Plus
And-
all of our money.
I don't
each got
have any
500.
money yet.
Wait, wouldn't we be short then? Because we still need another 500.
no, you see, this is the bit that we absolutely need to stay quiet about. I told him that I would set him 500 gold per head on each of these notes.
Zanrin! She's gonna punch him.
Appropriate.
Like, she's a little miffed right now, and by little, I mean a lot.
Can I roll to dodge that, or do I just take damage? Because you know what, I'm frankly, either way, I feel like it's, this is very appropriate.
What's that?
Okay.
Do I do I roll to dodge Biddy attacking me, or do I just?
No,
take
she just
damage?
throws the attack.
Okay.
Tries
cool.
to hit your
All right.
AC.
All right, let's do this. Oh, I'm
27.
definitely not
Oh,
dodging that.
Strikes true.
About to receive the famous Biddy bitch slap. Here it comes.
Is that what it is?
I mean, your unarmed strikes are very notorious
Oh,
at this
I didn't mean to
point.
do that twice.
Like, oh, dude.
Counter plan. What if we all just get our money and then just fuck off?
Well, wait.
No, he's hunted marks us. He's gonna know. I'm saying that as I'm sort of keeled over, a little bit winded from the.
About to say, while y'all are talking, like in the background, Biddy's just like, "Why would you do that? We don't have that kind of gold, Sammy!"
We will in a bit.
Nelson's still confused. Like, what exactly is the deal? 30% of the lumber? It's on the boat?
30% of the value of the lumber on the boat.
What if they don't have any lumber on the boat?
Is that actually? Wait, hang on. Could that work?
Oh no.
Or don't have a boat?
No. Nelson, they were very upset about the boat getting attacked by demons, and the boat not being there would probably be worse. We'd probably have to pay for all of the boat too. So let's please not make that a thing, as I'm gonna go ahead and point to Biddy, who I'm assuming is still utterly furious.
Oh yeah, she's fuming at you.
What if we don't know that? What if they don't know that we got rid of the boat?
Hey, just
Do we know that we got hunter marked? We know that, right?
I just said it, but I mean, you could all believe.
You
I'm
all
lying at
feel
this
the
point.
magical presence of the mark going on. So now we're
Is there
more.
like Is there like a physical mark as well, like that we can see?
Manifests itself as a little mole. No.
I mean, Toph will continue trying to scratch away at it, like, utterly confused why it's not disappearing.
No, it's more like one that you feel in your heart. Televangelist style.
Uh-huh.
I highly doubt they're going to track 6 separate people, so why don't we just get our money and go our separate ways? And you take your chances, I'll take my chances, and then we just call it a day.
What? Already?
I
Oh,
didn't do this job to not get paid.
you already owe us anyway. Don't go rolling around saying you're going to depart on your own.
Owe you for what? It was Xanrin's plan.
I think we both share the burden of blame for that plan. Thank you very much.
It's not my fault. That's all I'm saying.
So
Very perceptive.
So you suggested the locket so that we could all equally take the blame?
Yeah, but
I would take no blame. I was very
obviously
upset when y'all
your
were doing it.
invisibility didn't hold up.
Obviously someone has... In fact, here's a good question. You were invisible. How did you fail at this?
Exactly. How did I fail at this?
No, I'm asking you the question. How did you fail at this? You were
Yeah, but I'm
invisible.
asking why wasn't the invisibility working? You think I purposely got filled full of arrows?
I think you cannot purposefully do something that gets you filled full of arrows.
Don't we only have 3 hours? We need to go. Instead of arguing, we can talk about this later whenever you two would want to hash it out again. But I'd rather not have my head on somebody's wall later.
I should have just let him kill you, man.
Oh, they'd say we could hide from these guys by using your invisibility, but apparently that won't work.
One of these days, I'm gonna figure out what happened, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, so that's the thing. I'm just waiting for that moment. It's gonna be great. Oh my god.
So we're gonna give them our money?
Yes, because if not, they would have killed Jacob, and they would have tried to kill the rest of us.
Oh.
You know,
Well,
sometimes
tries the keyword.
Sometimes you get saved by a beautiful angel that leaves you with views you will never forget. Sometimes you get saved by a bad deal with a view that you very much wish you could forget. This is the latter time, but the important part in both sentences is that we have been saved. Right?
Toph will look at Brom. Can you bring the angel back?
I feel like Jacob could sink the boat like really easily.
I could definitely sink the boat.
And it's a funny that you mention that because Brahm summons those angels
What?
What? I mean,
as he begins
Ah!
walking back up the plank towards the boat.
What? Brom. What did you do? What did that? Why are they here? Why? What? Do you? Okay. I'm just slowly falling into acceptance of the fact that whatever Brom is trying to do, he's just doing it, and there is, practically speaking, nothing I can or should do to stop him at this point. I have lost all moral authority at this moment in time, and I am only good to sit and splutter, and that is it. Like, there is nothing else I can do, practically speaking.
Let's make a deal, gentlemen. As those two angels furl out their wings back behind Brahm. We got a demon problem on this vessel. We got a blood pentagram downstairs that needs to be cleansed and taken care of. Seeing as such, under the decree that this has now been marked by members of the Three, I in fact invoke my right, commandeer this vessel for the Watchers. This one will have to be cleansed before it can be put in use again. As he pulls out another deed and begins to write. This is what you'll need to take to this location to take care of yourself, to get a proper vessel. Get things straightened out. As far as the cargo and what's left, this will have to be commandeered and cleansed as well. We'll compensate if you can hand me your manifests. We'll be able to take care of this as well. I'm going to go ahead and make this taken care of in wholesale right and now. As he flashes and lets the Watcher's symbol on his armor glow, as his eyes are now completely stark white, and it's about as furious as you've seen as he slowly writes out. This will be a persuasion check at advantage.
Maybe he should charge him 500 a head for the service.
Maybe we should set the boat on fire.
Oh, let's go!
Wow.
Maybe I should have stayed in that damn portal.
You know, I was just thinking the same thing.
Nelson gives Zenrin a distressed look. No.
Steve, Leo. Here's your location to receive proper payment. I also need you to take this deed. That man Victor. Give him this amount of money. This is what you'll need to make that contract in full. Take this, and we'll take care of this mess in Port Always. You get yourself a new vessel, cleansed and free of this infernal marking. We can leave this ridiculous situation behind us, so both parties can move forward. As they look over and look at the markings, just grabs it. Fine. As they begin to make their way off the vessel, Rom looks back at the rest of the party. Well, looks like we're gonna find out who's good at sailing and who's not. 'Cause we're getting the fuck out of town. Get back on board now.
Are we running away?
What
No,
about the hunter's mark?
I just paid our debts. We're gonna lay low so we don't embarrass ourselves any further.
I'll rest easy when this hunter's mark is gone, but... well,
Hunter's Mark will
nothing.
leave when they get their payment. Steve and Leo are bound. They don't get their payment unless they deliver it towards Victor.
Let's hope that Victor's a man of his word too. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on board.
Where exactly do you think we're supposed to go?
Next city up. Water deep.
Yeah, fuck it. It's a nice enough town.
We did our job here. Let's not cover our faces in mud.
But what's in water deep for us?
More work, because now you're indebted to me. Not the guild. Not Steve, not Leo. You owe the Watchers a debt.
Oh.
So we're gonna sail one city up.
So you brought us this job and now we owe you money?
You see, Nelson, life can be a real son of a bitch sometimes. But yeah,
For some people, yes.
I just wrote the check. How does that turkey do with ropes?
I mean, the turkey does whatever I want it to.
Put it on the helm.
It's just. Oh my god.
Thomas kind of like does like a wide beak swipe and gestures down at Thomas, who pops out of his bag and heads up to the front of the, or back. Where's the back of the ship?
Bow and aft, right?
Where's the steering wheel? Back, right? I don't know. I don't
In
think
the
it'd
aft.
be a-
Yeah, it's in the aft.
It's back there, right?
I guess I'll go clean up all the blood. Fucking hate boats.
Please do.
Jacob's gonna head down to clean up the blood from the pentagram.
He sends the two Mr. Clean like Planetar angels down there to help you as well.
Biddy spawning her echo. Like, well, we don't know much, but I have two of me, so you have four hands over here. I can help wherever I can.
Been a hot minute since I sailed anything this big. Here goes nothing. As we begin to take the rigging and set the sails to save face and leave Baldur's Gate behind. Cleared out of debt by the Watchers, but now indebted to them to go look at a new city's bounty. That is where we will end this week and go into the after show, headed to Waters Deep.
What?
Oh gosh.
All this work to get to Baldur's Gate. Peace!
We reached Baldur's Gate, and now.
Don't worry, you'll get used to never getting into Baldur's Gate.
I'm excited for a new city.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we barely touched the first city.
What do you mean? Did we even get into the first city?
We got into the bunghole, and that's where all the fun happened.
It's like flying into an airport and being like, I've been to that state before.
Yeah, exactly. People that go on vacation but only know like a coffee shop.
Everyone has been to Georgia by virtue of having sat there in Atlanta airport for 30 minutes, like waiting for their bags to get
That's
on the
actually
flight.
This
very true.
As I recant a time in college sitting in a police line where my buddy looks over at me and goes, I may or may not have priors in the state of Illinois.
Yeah.
This is that kind of moment where you go, I've caused too much trouble in this state and I must leave.
Time to start anew. Cat.
And we will have this conversation in an after show. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back next week. D&D right after this with Witchlights Arc 1 End. Love you guys. See you next week.
Bye.
Boy.